Absolutely. In fact, I want to put out Rahul Gandhi's tweet. What he has also
Sure.
written is very, very important, and then we'll talk about that as well. He says Modi ji demanded sacrifices from the public yesterday. Don't buy gold, don't go abroad, use less petrol, cut down on fertilizer and cooking oil, take the metro, work from home. These aren't sermons, these are proofs of failure. In 12 years, he's brought the country to such a pass that the public has to be told what to buy, what not to buy, where to go, where not to go. Every time they shift the responsibility onto the people so they can escape accountability themselves. Running the country is no longer within the reach of a compromised PM. That is what Rahul Gandhi has written. Sanjay, now I'm just wanting to discuss the flip side, what we can expect. Now, supposing if you, despite his appeal, if people continue to buy gold, if despite his appeal, people continue to consume more oil than the limit which he has given, that cut down 10% edible oil. What if the farmers continue to buy fertilizers? Now, what happens then? Are they going to be labeled as anti-national? Will there be an attack on them from groups like Bajrang Dal? I mean, is that a scenario where we look at?
Well, let me tell you, oil is an essential commodity. Oil is inelastic, right? So tomorrow, if the government increases the price of an LPG cylinder to 5,000 rupees, Nilu, will you start cooking on kerosene? You won't. Will you get firewood in the house? You won't, right? So these are commodities that, no matter what happens, you'll consume. You might consume less, but you will have to consume it. And this is how government, and this is where I believe Mr. Modi's government has been unprincipled and unethical. I'll tell you why. Tell me, when the price of oil was very low, right? During Mr. Modi's tenure, barring during the Ukraine war, the price of oil was significantly less than during the time of Dr. Manmohan Singh's government. Did the common people of India get the benefit of the lower prices? No. You know what did Mr. Modi's government do? They kept taxing the common man. They made, and this is what I read Jairam Ramesh's statement, I don't know the exact number, but anywhere between 35 to 40 lakh crores in the last 11 to 12 years were made by Mr. Modi's government through excise duties and taxes ordinary people of India. The question that I want to ask on behalf of the ordinary people of India to Mr. Modi's government, वो पैसे गए कहाँ? ये जवाब में कहेंगे कि हमने इसको इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में लगाया, तो भैया तो उसका भी तो फायदा आप ही उठाते हैं. आप बोलिए कि कॉमन मैन का पैसा है, वो तो आप बोलते हैं नहीं. You see, the common man should have got the benefit of lower oil prices. If supposing the common man had the benefit of lower oil prices of 40 lakh crore, that would have been demand, right? Because that would have been income in the hands of people, middle class in particular, and the others. They would have spent the money, and that would have got your economy into a better shape. We have no idea where that money has gone. No idea. They will tell you we spent it on capex, but we don't know.
No,
There
but
is no accountability.
no matter how much you and I discuss about these gray areas of how the policy has not worked at all, whatever Modi ji promised, but I'm sure the supporters of the government, they will say that, look, here is a prime minister who leads the nation through this crisis. He makes appeals and then he's leading the nation. Who's going to believe what you and me are going to say or are saying?
Well, you see, our job is to question the government. We are not going to take this opaque government that lies through its teeth brazenly day in and night out. Come on, Mr. Modi's government increases the price of commodities after campaigning. I mean, can you imagine the chicanery, the sleight of hand, the dodginess of this government? I mean, I can tell you where Mr. Modi's government is coming from. They have now rigged the entire institutional process. So they believe they cannot be now defeated in an election. And they are there in perpetuity. They believe they will be there, as Mr. Amit Shah famously said, हम 50 साल के लिए यहाँ हैं. You see, this arrogance, ये जो मगरूर अहंकार जो आप देख रहे हैं नीरू जी, इस बात का एक दर्शाता है कि इनको लगता है कि इनको प्रश्न पूछेगा कौन, और पूछेगा तो ये जवाब भी देने के लिए तैयार है कौन. ये तो कहेंगे कि देखिए वेस्ट बंगाल में भी वन द इलेक्शन, असम में भी वन द इलेक्शन, हम तो इतने लोकप्रिय हैं. सो आई थिंक वी हैव अ problem. And the truth is that the inequality of income, Nilu, is hitting the people of this country hard. Mr. Modi doesn't care because the rich are funding the BJP. You can look at the money that the BJP has. It's the richest political party in India. देखिए, भारत के लोगों को पैसा मिला ना मिला, भाजपा बहुत अमीर हो चुकी है. अंबानी अदानी का वेल्थ देखिए कहां से कहां
Same
बढ़ गया है.
BJP, Sanjay, the same BJP doesn't talk about Achhe Din at all. It seems that Achhe Din
हाँ,
has become a burden shifting exercise altogether.
यस, देखिए
They pass
अच्छे
all
दिन,
to the citizens.
आई एम टेलिंग यू, अच्छे दिन तो जैसे आई रिमेम्बर मनीष तिवारी माय फ्रेंड वंस सेड कि अब लोग यही कहते हैं कोई लौटा दे मेरे बीते हुए दिन. Because you see what has happened, Nilu, is this, right? That people today have to wake up and realize. And it's for the people to wake up and ask these questions. You and I can only put the data out, right? We are talking data that I challenge the government to come and contradict us on. Himmat hai to let them come and contradict that you guys use data that is not 100% true. Why don't we challenge anybody from the government to say you haven't grown at 5.5% over the last 7 years? Where is your doubling of farm income? Where is your 2 crore jobs? Where is your private investment? Why is Make in India a disaster when you said it will be 25% of GDP? Why did you give away 1,50,000 crores in a tax gain to the corporate sector in 2019, which is now over 10 lakh crores? Where are the jobs? Where is the private investment? Why is India the hottest country in the world? Why is India the most polluted country in the world? Why is India amongst the most corrupt countries in the world? Why does India not have any press freedom? And by the way, when GST collections go up, they celebrate कि हमारा GST collection इतना बढ़ गया है. अरे GST का पैसा कौन दे रहा है आपको? I mean,
No, but this
viewers of your
you raised a very interesting point. You said that GST, you were talking about GST collection. Now, a citizen's duty is to pay GST in time. A citizen's duty is to pay income tax in time. Now, some new duties have been imposed by the Prime Minister that, look, don't buy gold. Now, are these the new duties which the citizens need to follow?
well, think about it. आप ये सोच लीजिए नीलू जी कि if you take a bar of soap or a toothpaste, okay, उस पर जो भी GST है, you are paying the same amount. The viewer is paying the amount. A very poor person of India is paying the same amount. The farmer is paying the same amount, and Adani ji, Ambani ji, and the Tatas and the Mahindras are paying the same
They're
amount.
also paying
So
the same.
GST is the most regressive tax that only worsens inequality. And that is what Mr. Modi's government is doing. They are not able to raise direct taxes because they're too scared to tax the wealthy and the rich off people in this country. They do not intend to at all touch people who fund them. The big corporates, the high net worth individuals, unke saath to, I'm telling you, Modi's government is literally serenading them. It's like, their entourage, which is why the rich of this country love Narendra Modi's government. Chahe kuch bhi ho jaye, they will always sing the hosannas of Mr. Modi's government. That is the tragedy of our country. And the poor, they don't get a voice. The middle class, for reasons best known to the middle class, has become extremely tolerant of the excesses that Mr. Modi's government has committed on them. I mean, look at the life of the ordinary middle class person. They are living in an age where they have little jobs in terms of the kind of opportunities they should be having. The young are being, frankly, left to make Instagram reels, or as Mr. Modi famously said, आप पकोड़े बना लो. ऐसे हालात में, ऐसे माहौल में देश का जो परेशानी है, जो मुसीबतें हैं, वो और भी बढ़ेंगी, कम नहीं होगा. And if Mr. Modi believes that the idea of austerity is the way I can spin it as a major national responsibility, we are all part of one collective enterprise.
He's going abroad. He's going
abroad. Yes, he's going abroad. And why are his ministers not taking the metro? मैं तो कहता हूं कि जितने मिनिस्टर्स हैं इस सरकार में, आप मेट्रो लीजिए. अपना जो 20-20 गाड़ी लेके जो लाल बत्ती जाती है, आपको उसको बंद कीजिए आप. और आप कहते हैं कि किसान
Sanjay, do you think ministers like Amit Shah will travel by metro?
Well, I'm not saying that Amit Shah has to travel by metro, but Amit Shah can travel with just one car accompanying him. वो तो नहीं होता है. I'm telling you that the India में जो लाल बत्ती का जो कल्चर है, वो इनको चाहिए. लेकिन किसान ये फर्टिलाइजर ना यूज करे। अरे किसान फर्टिलाइजर नहीं यूज करेगा तो उसको उत्पादन कहां से आएगा? एंड बाय द वे नीरू, लेट मी टेल यू, ये नेचुरल फर्टिलाइजर का जो कहानी है, इस सरकार में इतने बेवकूफ लोग बैठे हुए हैं। दे आर नॉट अवेयर ऑफ व्हाट हैपेंड इन श्रीलंका व्हेन श्रीलंका ट्राइड टू एक्सपेरिमेंट विद अ न्यू फर्टिलाइजर एंड क्रिएटेड अ रूरल एंड एन एग्रीकल्चरल क्राइसिस। I really feel this government is all about the headlines, and Mr. Modi wants to look good. He wants to look like that grand uncle who cares for everybody. But this is absolutely bizarre. This is a government which I'm critic of this government is it lies to you. It keeps you in the dark. I will never forget the lockdown when I come from Bihar, Nilu. I know the migrants from Bihar, how much they suffered. COVID में
Absolutely.
हम COVID, look at the official data. India had the highest number of COVID deaths, and this government actually tells you, no, no, that is not the. So listen, when you lie, even when it comes to human casualty or human deaths, then I believe you have touched the abysmal lows of
Absolutely.
political morality. What else
Right.
can I say?
Sanjay, my last
So,
question, Sanjay, to you is that these appeals made by Prime Minister, are they not laced in deceit? Of course, there are many lies which you've spoken about, but this entire appeal making itself is so deceitful. When in during the budget session, he says that we are going to face a COVID-like situation, and then he knew that a situation like this will come. Did he not keep the country in dark? Now the instant reaction of people, I'm talking about common citizens, with the people I've been speaking to, they are panicking. They are in a panic mode. They are saying that should we stock up on oils? Should we stock up on grains? Should we stock up on things? This is the instant reaction. Now, where is the country headed to after this? So, is this not a deceitful exercise that you knew all this was coming, but even then you did not inform? You didn't think of addressing the nation at that point of time and telling the people?
well, let me tell you, fascist leaders love to create panic and fear. Fear is an instrument of control. Remember, when you're in panic, what happens? Who do you look up to? Where will the ordinary individual go? You have to look at the Sarkar for support. That's exactly what he's doing. Please remember that. Governments which are authoritarian love to create that degree of fear because then the control shifts in their hands. And then people stop talking about, hey, who's responsible for it? You are actually responsible for it. What were you doing for so long? Why are my strategic reserves in LPG just 2 days? Why did you not support Iran during the war? Why did you go to Israel and make that famous speech in parliament where you talked about fatherland and motherland? These are questions that then get dissipated, right? And Mr. Modi will tell himself that right now is a perfect time because people must be thinking, मोदी जी तो बहुत ही लोकप्रिय हैं, बहुत बेहतरीन काम कर रहे हैं, देखिए वो तो आसाम में जीत गए हैं, वो तो वेस्ट बंगाल में जीत गए हैं, तो मुद्दों की बात कोई करता नहीं। मुद्दों की बात क्या है? उत्पादन, पूंजी निवेश, विदेश नीति, आपका शासन कैसे चल रहा है, पारदर्शिता, भ्रष्टाचार, इसके बारे में बातचीत होता नहीं है। सांप्रदायिक तापमान देखा है आपने देश में कैसा है? Have you seen the kind of hate in a country? All these things get obliterated because Mr. Modi has made a clarion call, an inspiring request from the leader. Please join me in this collective endeavor to survive this crisis. But Mr. Modi, you have to explain before that, why did this crisis happen? ये मुसीबत, ये परेशानी, ये तकलीफ, इसकी जिम्मेदारी किसकी है? And that is the question that the government is trying to dodge.
Right. And before I end, I just want to read a very interesting tweet by Supriya Srinate, and then we'll end the program. And Sanjay, you must also see this. I'm sure you must have seen it. She's written, patriotism is calling out, don't go on foreign trips. But I can't tolerate the heat. That's why I'll go on a foreign trip for a few days. Narendra Modi's Europe trip. Netherlands 15th to 17th May, Sweden 17th May, Norway 17th to 19th May, Italy 19th to 20th May. And then Supriya is asking towards the end, why are you committing treason by going abroad, Mr. Modi? This is the question which he has asked. I'm sure these appeals. Yes, Sanjay, you wanted to say something?
No. I wanted to add my own little two bit to what Supriya Srinath has said. I'm reminded from Mr. Modi's austerity call of that famous one कि एक मरीज है जो डॉक्टर के पास जाता है कि डॉक्टर साहब मेरा मिजाज थोड़ा ठीक नहीं है, मेरी बहुत परेशानी है, बहुत मुसीबत है, आप कुछ कीजिए, मुझे कोई दवाई दीजिए ताकि मेरी परेशानी और मेरी दर्द और जो भी मेरा जो तापमान है वो कम हो जाए। तो डॉक्टर कहता है आप बिल्कुल चिंता मत करो, सब चंगा सी, मैं आपको ऐसा दवाई देता हूं कि आप सांस लेना ही बंद कर दीजिएगा। You see, this is the whole story. I'm telling you, yeah. This is Mr. Modi's prescription to the people of India. I'm telling you, that's the way the great leader is thinking.
Right. I'm sure people will be laughing and smiling their hearts out in the days to come. But don't forget the crisis, which is very, very serious, for which Modi government doesn't have answers. Thank you so much, Sanjay, for joining. And as usual, a pleasure talking to you always. Thank you.
Likewise, thank you.